Cancer. Thank you for watching the extended reading. So this is a reading for the person Cancer is thinking about for the week of August 30th through September 6th. And as I said in your reading, you are in a huge moment of negotiations, contracts with other people, shared property. So it might be really pertinent for you to know what the other person is going through and what they're thinking. So Cancer, let's dig right into the past and now the present and the future. Okay, so we have the Hangman, the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the two Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So this person is definitely in a place of not knowing. They can't really see clearly. They're making some decisions and they're feeling stuck, but they can't really see what direction they should be taking. They don't really know. They're in kind of darkness looking at the moon. And they were in a place of stagnation, of non-movement, but also a place of their own intuition. I think that they maybe felt like they worked a lot and didn't receive enough for the amount of work that they did, enough harvest, but they're still feeling stuck. But they are making some decisions, and they will be in a place where they can offer love to another person. They're going to be feeling more victorious and also kind of beginning again, financially or in the material world, but in a very small way, small and unoffensive. But let's clarify. And I'm gonna try to read this for someone that you are, intimately involved with, having sex with, maybe have shared property with, or in a contract with, or shared money. So let's clarify the Hangman. We have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Lovers. So they were in this place of not moving. Could be a place of stagnation because they were trying to heal. They were trying to rest. They were trying to heal. They felt like a wounded warrior, and they were moving away from you, from the Lovers. Or maybe moving away from love as a part of their healing in order to heal. And that might be the wisdom that they gained in their reclusion. So let's clarify more. The High Priestess. So they're in the past, their intuition was coming from a place of death, of loss, of being in transition, and trying to get to the other side. But it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it was easy for them. It looks like that going to the other side meant a loss of money, loss of material wealth, and a feeling of disappointment, of leaving and of disappointment, even though it's Five of Cups. It's like, even though there's 2 cups there, but they're not looking at it. They're only looking at the 3 cups that they're losing. But they still have 2 cups there, but they don't see it. So they're just feeling the loss of it, the disappointment. And so that, or maybe they sensed with their intuition that this was coming. So maybe they were resisting the death, the transition of letting go of the old thing created here with the Lovers. Let's clarify this 7 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. Even though they felt like this was an I want to say unclaimed harvest, but that's not really the right word. The harvest that wasn't sufficient wasn't equal to the amount of work that they put in to tilling the soil. And they left and wanted to start a new journey, but it didn't feel good. And this feeling of like, this isn't enough, comes from a feeling of like hanging on, not being generous. And it's also, it comes from a place of like not wanting to start any kind of new thing, like maybe new dating, not wanting to like go online and starting to date and starting over again. Could be like, not wanting, online dating, or it could also be from looking at your profile and, not liking that you're having a great time or that you're moving on, and feeling that sort of loss. And that was adding to their feeling of hanging on really tight and not feeling generous. Let's clarify the moon in the present moment. We have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups. So, I think that they are in this place of not knowing, of mystery. It can also be a place of indecision, because they want happiness. They want that familial happiness. They want love and want to feel like they are the master of emotion and of love, and maybe they don't feel that way right now. And they also want to offer love, but they also feel like they can't, for whatever reason. Maybe because of the death that you've already gone through in the past. There's this death in the past, that they want to hang on to this familial love. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords in the present moment. We have the Tower, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So they're deciding that they want to get rid of this feeling of like, we're not a good couple, that we suffer. They want to feel empowered, and they want to feel that passion. They don't want to feel like you guys don't have anything, or that they don't have anything. They don't want to feel sorry for themselves. So they're coming into a very unemotional place. And from that place, they're trying to make decisions. And they also are making these decisions from a place of like, okay, I'm acknowledging the death. I'm seeing that, that happened. Even if it's in the intuition, it may have been in not in the 3D, just in the energy of this tower that things fell apart. But they're recognizing it somewhere inside of them and making decisions from that place of look, intuitively, I know that there's a death here and there's a tower. and I wanna be the queen or king of my own passion, you know? I wanna be empowered in my own passion, and I don't wanna feel sorry for myself. Which is positive. Let's clarify the 8 of Swords. So they're feeling stuck because they're not feeling happiness on their own. There's a lot of self-sabotage happening with them, and they're also feeling really defensive. And I think that defensiveness is making them feel stuck. Because when you feel defensive, then, you know, think about defending yourself. You're not moving. You're in one place and you're like, you know, it's a stuck energy. Let's look at the future with this 2 of Cups. We have the Lovers, the 10 of Swords, and the Sun. So, there's going to be love on both sides. And it might be because the relationship is over. There's been a lot of pain, and it's done, and it didn't bring happiness. But the recognizing that it's over is going to bring you both into a place where you can offer love and emotion to another person. But you have to acknowledge first that it's over, that there's an ending here. Let's clarify the 6 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, there will be a sense of victory after a lot of heartbreak and nights, sleepless nights. And starting over again. A very, very slow new beginning. But they will come out of this place of being stuck and of loss with a sense of victory. But it will be very slow and probably too slow for them. But there is a lot of pain here. But I think that acknowledging the pain is the thing that's going to help them feel victorious. And that might be true for both of you. And let's clarify the Page of Pentacles, Temperance card, the Magician, and the Star. Yeah, so that's a new beginning in the material world, but it is a beginning. It's not a king. It's not like, you know, master of the universe. It's just a beginning. It's small. It's in the material. But it's going to take temperance and patience. It's going to take will and that magician energy. It's going to take manifesting energy, and it's also a new beginning into this beautiful place. Like a new beginning of a whole new energy, a whole new era. For them and for you, and maybe for both of you. So, but I think that it will be challenging to come into this new space, you know, to come into temperance, you know, having patience, and not just patience, but it's grace, patience and grace. That will allow them to start to manifest. And once they start manifesting, that will allow them to begin a new story in a new beginning. Yeah. So I hope that helps. You know, it looks like, you know, if this is for another person, know that they're in pain and there's a lot of sleepless nights on their part. And they also, at the moment, don't really see clearly, even though they're making these decisions and they're trying to be very decisive. They don't really see clearly, and they're feeling quite stuck. They're trying to work from a place of intuition in their past, But there is some self-sabotage energy on their part in the present moment. But a new emotional place is on the horizon for you both in the future. But you have to acknowledge that what's done and dead and over is done. And then this beautiful new story and this new manifesting and this new grace can begin. Okay, I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you next week, Cancer. Okay, thanks, bye.